Good morning, students. This is the seventh part of problems in circles. Today also I am going to explain advanced model problems. Today's category is passage type questions. Here one passage is given. First of all, I want to write the passage. Consider the two circles. First one is C1 x square plus y square equal to r1 square, and C2 x square plus y2 equal to r2 square, provided r1 is greater than r2. Let A be a fixed point on the circle C1, say a r1, 0, and B be a variable point on the circle C2. The line BA meet the circle C2 again at C. So according to the information, first of all I want to draw the diagram. So according to the information, here four problems are given: C38, C39, C40, C41, C42. We need to solve these problems by using this information. First of all, I want to draw the diagram for this. Okay, students. So two circles are given. One is C1 and another is C2. C1 is given as x square plus y square is equal to r1 square, and C2 is given as x square plus y square equal to r2 square, provided r1 is greater than r2. This is important thing, Nana. Okay, observe here. This is one circle. What is the meaning of these two? By observing these two equations, you can say that they are concentric circles and their centers are 0, 0. Radii of the first circle is r1, radius of second circle is r2. Okay, now I can call this is circle 1. Okay, so one more circle is there. This is another circle. I can call this is C2 circle. Okay, students, a point is taken on C1 whose coordinates are given as r1, 0. First of all, you identify where is that point. Here only the point, no? This is a point which is on C1 and whose coordinates are given r1, 0 means actually C1 circle radius is r1. So this is x-axis, no? This is y-axis. Means here only the point A. So this is the point on C1 which is fixed point, and one variable point is taken on C2 somewhere B. For example, this is the B variable point. So what they did, they joined A and B, they extended. That line again meet the circle at C2. At C. Again that meet the circle C1 at C. This is the information, Nana. X square plus y square equal to r1 square is first circle. X square plus y square r2 square second circle. So r1 greater than r2. If point A r1, 0 is taken in a circle C1, means here only. A variable point B is taken on a C2 circle, and A and B are joined and extended. Again that line intersect the previous circle at C. So this is information. By using this information, we want to solve the problem. Okay. First of all, see the question number 38. The minimum value of BC square. The minimum value of BC square. So you want minimum value of BC square means first of all you want to find the coordinates of B and coordinates of C. Then you can find the distance between B and C. Okay, here I want to use symmetric form of the straight line. Okay, to find the coordinates of B. See here. Okay, students. This is C. Somewhere B. This is A. Already A coordinates are r1, 0. So here also I can write r1, 0. Okay, let this distance is capital R1. Don't confuse. So this distance is capital R2. Now I want to use symmetric form. That's why let inclination of AC line B theta. So now directly you can say that B point is nothing but R1 plus capital R1 cos theta comma 0 plus r1 sin theta. This is the coordinates of B. So coordinates of C is taken as actually r1 plus r2 cos theta, comma 0 plus r2 sin theta. Okay, but I want takeable point on C2. Instead of r1 and r2, I will take only capital R. So interesting step now, observe here. Let B is taken as r1 plus capital R cos theta, comma 0 plus capital R sin theta. I think you people understood why I am writing capital R instead of r1 and r2. So I am generalizing. After taking B as r1 plus r cos theta, comma 0 plus r sin theta, the point B is on the circle C2. After substituting that point in the circle, you get quadratic. For that quadratic, you can say that capital R1 and R2 are the roots. Now, that's why I took B as a general point. Okay. So, in other words, I can say B is nothing but r1 plus capital R cos theta, comma capital R sin theta. Okay. But B is on C2. C2 means what, Nana? X square plus y square equal to r2 square. So this point will satisfy, no? Means r1 plus capital R cos theta whole square plus y square means capital R sin theta whole square equal to r2 square. Now I want to simplify this now. r1 square plus r square into cos square theta plus 2r1 cos theta into capital R plus r square sin square theta equal to r2 square. Observe here. So this and this gives r square, because r square of cos square theta plus sin square theta, r square only. I want to write at here r square plus 2r1 cos theta into capital R plus r1 square minus r2 square equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Okay. Okay, Nana. Now what is the meaning of this? So r1 comma r2, that is r1 means what here? Capital R1 means, yeah, AB comma AC. Okay, I will write like that. AB comma AC are the roots. A quadratic two roots. One of the root is R1, another is R2, which are nothing but AB comma AC. Now I want to use sum of the roots concept and product of roots concept. Sum of the roots R1 plus R2, which is same as AB plus AC, is equal to minus B by A, minus 2R1 cos theta. So product of the roots, that is R1 into R2, means that AB into AC, which is same as constant term divided by x square coefficient, R1 square minus R2 square by 1, leave it. So what do you want, Nana? We want, now I want the question. What do you want? You want BC square minimum value, BC square maximum value. So BC length you want, BC length. BC, see here, observe in the diagram, BC means AC minus AB only. Okay. Yeah, BC I want, or BC square I want. BC square means what, Nana? AC minus AB. Okay. AC minus AB whole square. So AC minus AB value is not there, but AB plus AC value is there. Now I want to write here formula. Yeah, A minus B whole square is there with you, but I want A plus B. So this can be written as A plus B whole square minus 4AB. This one. That's why this can be written as AC plus AB. Sorry, this is C, Nana. Whole square minus 4AB. 4AC into AB. So now I want substitute values. AC plus AB means minus 2R1 cos theta whole square minus 4 into AC into AB. Yeah, R1 square minus R2 square within bracket. Okay. So now this is same as 4r1 square cos square theta minus 4r1 square plus 4r2 square. So which is same as 4, you write 4r2 square first, yeah, plus these two you can take 4r1 square common, 4r1 square is taken common, minus 1 plus cos square theta. Minus 1 plus cos square theta means what? That is minus sin square theta. Minus sin square theta. So that one I want write here. So here I want change this symbol. I don't want write plus. Directly I want write minus. Okay, no. Minus 4r1 sin square theta. This is the value of BC square. Based on this, we can complete two problems, C1, C38 and C39. So C38 saying that what is the, okay, Nana, observe here, maximum value of BC square 38 problem, minimum value of BC square 39 problem, maximum value. So maximum BC square you want. Observe here, this is constant. From this constant we are subtracting something. What you are subtracting is least, then BC square becomes maximum. Means it is enough to find what is the least value of this expression. This expression R1 is fixed, R2 is fixed here. No, only sin square theta is varying. Theta is varying. Okay, sin square theta least value 0 only, because you know that sin square theta belongs to closed 0 to closed 1 only. So least value of sin square theta is 0. So sin square theta equals 0, then BC square becomes maximum. 4r square minus least, so gives maximum. No, therefore maximum value of maxi of BC square is 4r square, sorry, 4r2 square, yeah, for sin theta equal to 0. Okay, so this is, I can say, C38 completed. So I want check, yeah, C38 4r2 square. I can say that our answer is B, option B. Next, minimum value. Yeah, so you want to find minimum value. From 4r square we are subtracting something. What you are subtracting is maximum, then BC square becomes minimum. Means that 4r1 sin square theta maximum value and find. Here sin square theta maximum value 1. Means if instead of sin square theta you write 1, then you will get a minimum value of BC square. Understood? We want to find minimum value of BC square, Anna. So that is nothing but 4r2 square minus something. From 4r2 square you are subtracting something. What you are subtracting is more, then automatically the value becomes minimum, BC square becomes minimum. So maximum value of 4r1 sin square theta is nothing but 4r1. I think square should be here. Okay, 4r1 square only, because sin square theta is taken as 1. So here only I want to write a minimum value of, okay, minimum value of BC square is 4r2 square minus 4r1 square. What na, at sin square theta is taken as 1. I think understood. Now we need to cross check with options. Okay, see, so minimum value BC square, see, 4r2 square means 4r1 square. C is the correct answer for that. C39 also completed. I can say this C39. C39 answer is C. Yeah, now again we need to move to the question number 40. First of all, we want to see what you want. C40 saying that the set of values of OA square plus OB square plus OC square, means indirectly the problem saying that we need to find range of this OA square plus OB square plus OC square. Okay, range of OA square plus OB square plus OC square. Yeah, I want right here for C40 we need to find range, range of OA square plus OB square plus BC square. Okay, so already OA square means, so again I want to see the diagram. Yeah, OA square, this is O, no? So OA square means radius of the C1 circle, there is R1. OB square means radius of the circle C2, there is R2. Okay. Yeah, what I can write here, Nana? This is R1 square plus R2 square plus BC square. Somewhere now only did BC square value. See, this is BC square value. Should write 4R2 square minus Yeah, 4 r2 square minus 4 r1 square sin square theta. So this is the value of OS square plus OB square plus OD square. Now we want to find minimum value of this and maximum value of this. Let it be k first, for example. Okay, so let it be k. Yeah, now we want to find minimum value of k or maximum value of k. Again same argument, Nana. This is a fixed value. R1 square plus R2 square plus 4R2 square fixed. From this fixed we are subtracting something. Okay, what you are subtracting is greatest, then the value of this expression becomes minimum. What values of what values of theta? 4r square sin square theta becomes maximum, means sin square theta should be taken as 1. Understood? To get a minimum value of k, so this should be maximum. This expression should be maximum. Means here sin square theta should be maximum. Sin square theta is 1. So mini of k. Mini of k. Directly I want to write Nana r1 square plus r2 square plus 4r2 square minus 4r1 square. So I want to simplify this. Here r2 square, 4r2 square, 5r2 square. Okay, minus 3 r1 square. This is the minimum value of k. Next maximum I want. Maxi of k. So to get the maximum value of k, r1 square plus r2 square plus 4r2 square is fixed. From this fixed value you are subtracting something. What you are subtracting is least, then k becomes maximum. Least value of this should find. Least value of this means sin square value should be 0. Put sin square theta equal 0, then what will get Nana directly? R1 square plus R2 square plus 4R2 square. So this is the maximum value of k, or another words I can say that this is 5R2 square plus R1 square. So now I can write range of k. Range of k. Range of k. So directly belongs to closed interval. So mini what Nana here? 5R2 square minus 3R1 square, comma 5R2 square plus R1 square, closed bracket. Now we need to cross check with our options. Yeah, 5R2 square minus 3R1 square. Okay, option 1 is wait 5R2 square minus 3R1 square. Yeah, 5R2 square plus R1 square. 5R2 square plus R1 square. Okay, correct only. Option 1 is correct, Nana. So I can say that A is correct for C40. For C40 you can say that A is correct. Okay, so what is the problem number 41? The locus of midpoint of AB, O being the origin. We need to find the locus of midpoint of AB. See, we need to see the diagram again. Midpoint of AB. Here B is varying. B is a variable point. If B is varying, automatically C will vary. A is constant. No? Here A is constant. B and C are varying. Automatically midpoint of AB will vary. No? We want to find what is the locus of midpoint of AB. So I am taking a midpoint of AB as alpha comma beta. One of the value of M is alpha comma beta, means one of the locus point is alpha comma beta. Now by using given information I want to find the relation between alpha and beta. Okay, so I will write separate diagram for this Nana here. Yeah, see what 41 I think. Okay, now I want cross check with that. Yeah, C41. Sorry. Okay, students. Yeah, this is a fixed point R1 comma 0. This is B, variable point, we don't know. Okay, but this is on circle C2. Okay, this is variable point C now. This is on circle C1. Leave it. We want to find the locus of midpoint of AB. Let it be M, that is alpha comma beta. Okay, I will write that. Let M equal to alpha comma beta be the one of point on required locus. Okay, yeah. So B is also taken as, let B is taken as h comma k. Okay, now this is taken as h comma k. So the alpha beta, A is r1 comma 0. Directly by using midpoint formula, I can create the relationship between h, k, alpha beta and r1. Okay, observe here, h plus r1 by 2 comma k plus 0 by 2 is equal to alpha comma beta. So I want find a h comma k value. So h comma k directly I want write nana, h comma k is nothing but 2 alpha minus r1 comma 2 beta. So h comma k is on point on C2, no? So h comma k is on x square plus y square equal to r2 square. What is the meaning of that? H square plus k square minus r2 square equal to 0. So instead of x, what I can write? 2 alpha minus r1 whole square plus 2 beta whole square equal to r2 square. Now I want generalize. Instead of alpha I want write x, instead of beta I want write generalizing. Therefore locus equation is 2x minus r1 whole square plus 2y whole square equal to r2 square. This is the locus equation of midpoint of AB. Problem number 41. Now I want cross check. 2x minus r1 whole square. 2x, so they took 2 common, no? So I will simplify it. Wait now. Okay, I want to simplify this here. What happened? X minus r1 by 2 whole square plus y square equal to r2 square by 4. This is the final locus equation of midpoint of AB. Now I want cross check with given options. X minus r1 by 2 whole square, x minus r1 by 2 whole square plus y square equal to, so 4 should be this one. Okay. So I can say B is correct answer for this. For C41, B is correct. Okay, I can say that B is the correct answer for this. So one more problem is there with us, that is C42. Now you want to see that problem first. What is this, Nana? The locus of midpoint of AB when BC square is maximum. Important question. The locus of midpoint of AB when BC square is maximum. BC square is maximum. First of all, see when BC square becomes maximum value BC square. Okay, maximum BC square is 4RT when sin theta equal 0. At sin theta equal to 0, then in that case you want to find the locus of midpoint of AB. Sin theta equal to 0 means what? Inclination is equal to 0. So you see the diagram. Inclination is equal to 0. If inclination is equal to 0, the B is fall on x-axis. C also fall on x-axis only. Understood? Inclination is equal to 0, Nana. Inclination is equal to 0 means A is an x-axis, B is an x-axis, C is an x-axis. So your diagram will be like this. For C42, here A, here B, here C, all are on x-axis. That is interesting thing. Okay students, we want to find the locus equation of midpoint of AB in this case. In this case means inclination is equal to 0, means all these points are on x-axis only. So already A is equal to r1 comma 0, this is something comma 0. So you don't want C now. So B is something comma 0. What is actual B? R1 plus capital R cos theta comma 0 I can write now. So A is equal to what, Nani, here? R1 comma 0. Midpoint, let it be taken as M. Then what happened? R1 plus R cos theta plus R1 by 2 comma 0. Already theta means 0, no? Theta equal to 0 means cos theta means 1. Means R1 plus R1 by 2 comma 0, or another words I can say that r plus r by 2 comma 0. What is the meaning? B is on the circle means this distance is fixed, no? Means r is fixed, 2 is fixed, r1 is fixed, means a fixed value comma 0, fixed comma 0. So fixed comma 0 is the locus of midpoint of AB, means some fixed value comma 0. So now I want check options. Our locus is a fixed point comma 0. So a circular equation is not correct. A circular equation not correct. Circular equation not correct. So according to this problem, I can say that D is the correct answer because our locus should be a fixed point comma 0. So here all the three options are given circular equations. That's why I can take D is the answer for C42. Yeah, students, our next problem is passage 2. This passage consisting of 3 questions. Yes, C43, C44, C45. Okay. So first of all, I want to read the question. Tangents PA and PB are drawn to the circle x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square equal to 4 from the point P on the curve y is equal to sin x. Y equal to sin x curve is given, circular curve is given. First of all, I want to draw the diagram for this information. Okay, students, observe here. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. Yeah, this is the line y is equal to 1 line. So y equal to 1 line parallel to x-axis and 1 unit from x-axis. Okay, so what happened? First of all, I want to draw the graph of sine function here. So this is graph of sine function. Okay, next thing is a circle and sine function are given on the same plane. Observe here. According to the problem, I want to write circular equation first. Circular equation is equal to x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square equal to 4. Means what is the meaning of the center? Is equal to 4 comma 5 and radius equal to 4. Means actually in coordinate plane 4 comma 5 is a point which is 4 units from y axis and 5 units from x axis, and 4 is the radius of circle, means the circle must touch the y axis. Okay, so this is the exact diagram of the problem, Nana. So this point is taken as 4 comma 0 or sorry 0 comma 4. Somewhere center of the circle is here. Okay, that is 4 comma 5. Okay, so this total length is nothing but 5. So up to here 4 means this length is 1. So any point is taken on the curve y equal to sin x. From that curve 2 tangents are drawn to the circle. So observe here, this is one tangent, this is another tangent. 2 tangents are drawn. So for example, this is a point of tangent C. So this is the point of tangent C A, and this is the point of tangent C B. Yeah, observe here, students. From any point on the sine function or sine curve, tangents are drawn to the given circle. The point of tangents are A and B. So this is C already. So what happened? AC joined, automatically it is perpendicular. Yeah, AB joined, automatically perpendicular. So it is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, student, this is the diagram for the given problem. Now I want to read what is the problem. The tangents P and PB are drawn to the circle. Yeah, from a point P on the curve y equals sin x, where A and B lie on the circle. Okay, consider the function y is equal to f of x. So y is equal to f of x representing by the locus of the center of the circumcircle of the triangle PAB. And here we want to find the locus equation of center of the triangle PAB. So PAB, where is PAB? PAB, oh, this is given as P. Okay, so this is given as a P. PAB triangle for this triangle. So I want to draw the diagram for that also. Okay, students. So here we got PAB triangle. Okay, students, this is the triangle PAB. Yeah, the shaded one is triangle PAB. We want to find the locus equation of center of the triangle PAB. center of the triangle PAB means automatically there exists circle no through P and A and B. So you want to find the locus equation of center of such circle. Okay, observe here. Important thing is join P and C nana. Automatically the center of the circle is midpoint of AC because it is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, P comma A comma C comma B are concyclic points. Observe students here, in this quadrilateral angle A is 90, angle B is 90. In any quadrilateral sum of one pair of sum of opposite angles is equal to 180 degree. So it is cyclic quadrilateral, means there exists a circle that passes through 4 of its vertices. Means there exists a circle that passes through P, A, C, B. That only the required circle, that only the circle which is passes through P, B, A. Okay. So that is there exists a circle that passes through P comma A comma C comma B, which is the circle for triangle. Which triangle na? PAB triangle. Now we want to find locus equation of its center, means this black one. Okay, let it be M. Yeah, let M equal to alpha comma beta be the one of point on required locus. So what is the meaning of this? M is the midpoint, no? M equal to alpha comma beta, midpoint of, okay, no, midpoint of P, C. Understood? For that circle, PC diameter, no, angle in a semicircle 90 degree. For that circumcircle, PC becomes diameter. Midpoint of diameter only the center of the circle. Okay. So let P is taken as here. Now I want to draw separate line segment for that. Observe all of you. Separate diagram. This is P, say H comma K. So this is M alpha comma beta. Okay. This is C already given 4 comma 5. So by using midpoint theorem, I can say that alpha comma beta is nothing but H plus 4 by 2 comma K plus 5 by 2, or in other words I can say that H is nothing but 2 alpha minus 4 and K is nothing but 2 beta minus 5. But H comma K is a point on the y equal to sin x curve. Okay, I will write. But P H comma K is on y equal to sin x. So that is K equal to sin H. So K means what you got done here? K means 2 beta minus 5. 2 beta minus 5. 2 beta minus 5 equal to sin of H. H means 2 alpha minus 4. 2 alpha minus 4. 2 alpha minus 4. Now I am generalizing. Now I want to write locus equation. Means instead of alpha I want to write x. Instead of beta I want to write y. Therefore locus equation of center of circumcircle of triangle PAB is 2y minus 5 is equal to sin of 2x minus 4. Or in other words I can say that y is equal to half of, okay, na, sin 2x minus 4 plus 5. Or more general I can write f of x is equal to 1 by 2 times of sin of 2x minus 4 plus 5. So this is the locus equation of the center of the circumcircle of triangle PAB. Based on this, we need to solve remaining problems. Okay, students, now I want to read the problem. Okay, see here. Yeah. Now you got this function y equal to f of x. So completed. So first question, C43, range of f of x. Range of y is equal to f of x. Okay, first question, range of C43. Yeah, C43. Range of f of x should find. Simple problem, range is easy, no? Okay, so minus 1 lesser than or equal to sine of something 2x minus 4 lesser than 1 only. Just add 5. Minus 4 lesser than or equal to sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5 lesser than 6 divided by 2 minus 2. So adding 5 here get plus, no, sorry. Yeah, plus 2 lesser than or equal to sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5 by 2 lesser than or equal to 3. What is the meaning of this? Okay, f of x belongs to closed 2 to 3. Means range of the function is closed interval 2 to 3. So that one I want to write last. Therefore, range of f of x equal to closed 2 to 3. So now we need to check options. Range open closed minus 2 to 1, closed minus 1 to 4, closed 0 to closed 2 to 3. D is correct answer for that. D. So for C43, D is correct. Next one is period of f of x. Period of f of x should find. Next question. Okay, now I can say that this is the answer for D, Nana. Next question is C44. I want to find period of that function. Period. So simple function, no? Simply you can say that period is equal to 2 pi by, means fundamental period of sine function, by x coefficient, that is 2. I can write mod of 2, that is equal 2 pi by 2, that is equal to pi. Pi is the period of f of x. Now I want cross check with the options. Yeah, period of this is okay, pi. C is correct answer for that. Okay, I can say C. Yeah, students, for some members, they don't know how to find period. That's why I want to explain the concept of period here. Just I want to write the definition of period of a function. Okay. So, f of x is a real function. With domain D. Okay. Next thing is, if there exists a least positive real t such that f of x plus f of x equal to f of t plus x for every x belongs to t, then such t, every x belongs to D domain, every x belongs to D, such least t is called period of that function. So for example, f of x is given as sine 3x is given. We want to find its period. Just to use definition, Nana. F of x should be equal to f of t plus x. Find f of t plus x. F of t plus x means what? Sine of 3 into t plus x, which is same as sine of 3t plus 3x. So what should get, Nana, here? What do you want here? You want sine 3x only, you want f of x only, no, you want. So what, instead of 3t, what should write, Nana? Instead of 3t, I can write 2 pi, because sine of 2 pi plus theta equal to sine theta only. Understood? Instead of this 3t, you can write 2 pi or 4 pi or 6 pi, anything you can write, but 2 pi is least, no? That's why instead of 3t, I can root 2 pi, then that function satisfies this condition. Means instead of 3t, I can write 2 pi, means what is the t value, Nana? 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi by 3 is said to be the period of this function. Okay. So now what is the actual problem? Our problem is, f of x plus t equal to half into sine of 2 times of x plus t minus 4 plus 5. No, this should be equal to what, Nana? I will write later. Wait, half into sine of 2t plus 2x minus 4 plus 5. So according to the problem, yeah, Nana, this should be equal to sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5 means instead of this you need to write 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, anything you can write, but least one 2 pi. Instead of 2t we want to write 2 pi. Okay, 2 get cancelled, t equal to pi. That's why pi is called the period of given function. Okay, leave it. Yeah, next question, Nana. So I think this is interesting one. C45. Without doing all these four, we can't say the answer. Which of the following is true? F of x equal 4 has real roots. F of x 1 has real roots. Range of f inverse of x equal to this. A range of f inverse of x is equal to this. So directly can't say the answer for this. So we need to solve each and every one. So I will do each and every one. Observe here. What here? F of x means what? 1 by 2 times of sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5. Okay, first of all, option 1. What option 1 saying that f of x equal to 4 has real solutions. Okay, students, here observe here. For example, sine x equal to half means there exist several x values, no? For example, sine x equal to 1, there also several x values exist, no? If sine x equal given as 7, you can say that there is no x which satisfies sine x equal 7 because sine x should be lies between minus 1 to 1. But sine x is equal to 7, now you can say that there is no solution. Okay, here what is given? F of x equal to 4 has real solutions. So you want to check f of x equal to 4 have real solutions or not. F of x means I can write this 1 by 2 into some bracket equal to 4. This bracket equal to 8. Okay, this bracket means what, Nana? Sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5 equal to 8. What is the meaning of this? Sine of 2x minus 4 equal to 3. So this equation does not have any solution because LHS is lies between minus 2 1 but RHS is 3. There is no x which satisfies this equation. Means option 1 is wrong. So take option B now. So f of x equal to 1 has solution, has real solution. Same argument. So instead of this, same. Okay, 1 by 2 into something equal to 1. Okay, Nana, this something equal to 2. What is the something here? Sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5. Okay, is equal to 2 or sine of 2x minus 4 equal to minus 3. Here also LHS is rise between minus 1 to 1 only. So RHS is minus 3. So no solutions. So B option also not correct. So I want to see what is C option here. Yeah, C is range of the function. Oh, range of inverse function. Okay. So you want to find inverse function for given function. From that you can find its range. Okay. So what is, Nana? F of x equal to 1 by 2 into sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5 bracket. Yeah, you want to find inverse of this. You know the procedure. Just let y equal to 1 by 2, not 1 by 5, 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2 times of some bracket. So 2y equal to sine of 2x minus 4 plus 5 or 2y minus 5 equal to sine of 2x minus 4 or with some conditions I can write 2x minus 4 equal to sine inverse of 2y minus 5 or 2x equal to sine inverse of 2y minus 5 plus 4. Now I can say that x is equal to of sine inverse of 2y minus 5 plus 4. Already I wrote here, see, y is equal to f of x means x is equal to f inverse of y. Instead of x I can write f inverse of y equal to 1 by 2 into sine inverse of 2y minus 5 plus 4. Okay students, now I want to conclude f inverse of x is equal to 1 by 2 times of sine inverse of 2x minus 5 plus 4. This is the f inverse of x. Now you want to find range of f inverse of x, means you want to find range of RHS part. We know that sine inverse of x belongs to minus pi by 2 pi by 2. So important thing is x belongs to closed interval minus 1 to 1. So minus pi by 2 lesser than or equal to sine of something means that should be lies between minus 1 to 1, lesser than or equal to pi by 2. So that something means I can write 2x minus 5 here. In this condition 2x minus 5 is lies between minus 1 to 1 only. So after that I want to add 4 minus pi by 2 plus 4 lesser than or equal to sine of something means that is 2x minus 5 plus 4 lesser than or equal to pi by 2 plus 4. Throughout the inequality I want to multiply with 1 by 2, then minus 1 by 4 plus 2 lesser than or equal to 1 by 2 of sine of something plus 4 bracket lesser than or equal to pi by 4 plus 2. Therefore range of f inverse of x is closed minus pi by 4 plus 2 to closed pi by 4 plus 2. Now I want cross check with our options. Okay, okay, C is correct. So if C is correct, automatically D won't be. So A is not correct, B is not correct, D is not correct, C is correct answer for the problem.